Good morning. So it's January 2021, and over the last, let's say, month, I've been thinking about, I wanted to change the copy on my Stock by Jules website to speak more to that female entrepreneur, but the real female entrepreneur. So I've changed my copy from targeting female entrepreneur in their 40s and beyond to um, I removed the 40s basically, and now I speak to the women who want photos of real female entrepreneurs. So basically, women in my photos that don't look like models. So anyway, so I wanted to tweak and change around the copy on my website, but while doing that, I love working on my website. I can nerd out on that all day long. But I knew that, well, not that I knew, I felt that it was time for a change. So I saw this new theme launched a couple of months ago. I looked at it and I loved it right away. And then I was like, I'm not going to change my website yet. It's just like I could just change my website all the time, but there's some point where you got to be like, it's good the way it is, right? Anyway, so I'm doing a course and it's a membership. It's called Membership Lab and it's with Jen Scalia. And throughout the course, we had this discussion about my ideal client and all that stuff. And so I wanted to change the copy on my website. And there's a few tweaks that I wanted to make that I just couldn't wrap my head around doing on the current website that I had. So I was like, you know what? I'm changing it. So I wanted to record a video and run you through the process of what I did and how I decided that I wanted to choose the theme that I chose, how I decided to do that, and I actually also kind of rebranded a little bit. So I changed my logo a little bit. See, even I do this. I changed my logo a little bit. It's not a huge difference. So you may or you may not notice, but the theme that I purchased, I really like the fonts. And so I decided to create a logo that included the fonts from the theme that I purchased. So I'm going to start by first saying that this is a Hello You design theme that I purchased. I love her designs. The last three websites that I've had are from her. My photography website is from 17th Avenue, but I've also purchased themes from Blue Chic before. So, and they're all super user friendly. I think Blue Chic is probably the one that's easiest to use, but Hello You, and 17th Avenue also have really, really good instructions when it comes time to creating the pages for your website. So I'm going to show you the theme that I've chosen. And actually, you can see that she's also implemented this theme onto her own website. However, it's going to look very different for me, but this is her website, Hello You Designs. So I went into the themes and I basically looked at all of them to see what features I liked and what features I wanted on my homepage. So you can see here, when I first launched my website, I had the Hello Chic theme. And then what you've been seeing since you guys have been members and with me is the Hello Rose. So I've been using Hello Rose now for almost a year. And I really, really like it. But I felt that this new theme just brought my website and my business to that next level. So there's two new themes, Hello Coach theme and this one. And I just right away fell in love with this theme. So here I'm going to go and view the demo. And there's two demos. So there's the blue, which I'm not going to click on it because they're basically the same. But I'm going to click on this one and just to show you that I fell in love with this right away. So I just love the menu at the top. I love this here section. Now there's two different ways you can have it because she also there's you can have here the form, but I decided that it's not the look I wanted, so I just went with this. And then you can see I really loved the sections. Now, these sections on the home page, you don't have to use them all. It's your choice whether or not you can turn them on or turn them off. So you can have this as with all the sections, but you can also remove the sections that you don't want or that you don't need. So I think I left a few sections out for my own homepage, but I just love this. And I just love the look and feel of the whole page. And I actually kept the colors. I really fell in love with these colors. And so I decided, you know what? I was just going to keep the colors. Now, I also went in and I looked at the shop, right? Because I have a shop. I really love the way it looked in the shop. And then the portfolio, I also love. So I was like, you know what? I'm sold. I love this theme. I just love everything about it. I love how the blog shows up. I love this. And then I love how, what else? Oh, I love how your about page comes out. And then also the social page, which I will show you afterwards. So now what I did is that I wanted to create, you know what, I'll do that in a separate video, my logo and rebranding that I decided to do. So have a look at, oops, there we go. So this is my new website. So we've got the Stock by Jules, my new logo at the top. My little sections remain, right? So join the membership, gallery. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention is that one thing that I really like is the menu stays sticky. So as soon as I start scrolling down, see, it stays sticky. So this is a really cool feature. And so work with me, Beautiful Business in a Box, work with me one-on-one, about Julie, my membership, my galleries, which is essentially my portfolio. And then my freebies page, which I still want to adjust. And then my shop, my collections, cart checkout, and then of course member login and members lounge. So I really loved how this showed up here. I kept the colors. This is a neat little feature that I've actually found the code for and added to my homepage. And so you can see how my wording has changed. The only membership featuring real women entrepreneurs. See what it's about. So if you click on this button, it will bring you to the membership page. I've got my little social media icons on the side. And then also up here, you click and oh, hello, let's bring your dreams online together. And I've got the little squirrely code going on again and more info. So this is more like for my coaching side of it. And then let's be social. And I put the icons down here. Then I kind of took the little sections of my website that I had on my homepage and I put them here. So it's your time to shine. Stock by Jules is the only stock photo membership that represents real and authentic women entrepreneurs. A membership featuring the everyday real life girl next door, images that also communicate feeling and emotion. And I put a quote. So you can see how I changed my copy a little bit. If you know what my copy was before, it said, well, actually, some of you may or may not have seen it, but my copy before spoke to that female entrepreneur in their 40s and beyond. But what I've been discovering over the last few months is that there's women in their 30s who also love my stock photo membership, and they almost don't click on the links because it says 40s. And then I also got feedback from some other amazing ladies that were like, I'm in my 40s, but I don't really want to be categorized as that. So that was the whole premise behind me changing my copy on my website. So then, of course, view galleries, and then I've got my freebie offer, right? My lead magnet is right here. And then perks of joining our membership. So here are like short and sweet, bullet point form, the perks of joining the membership. I just kind of wanted it, short and sweet here. See what's inside. And then I've got another little blurb. Tell your story. Let's bring your dream online together. As a female entrepreneur, your audience loves seeing stylish images that tell your story in a way that they can relate to. The best way to do this is through carefully curated stock photos that capture hearts and give your audience a good sense of who you really are as a creative business boss lady. Again, I put a little quote and then preview collections again. And then here are other ways we can work together. So I've put here my coaching, my beautiful business in a box, and of course, custom stock photography. And if you click on the image, it will bring you to that page. And then about Julie, your photographer. This is a short and very short and sweet little about me section. Basically, I took a little blurb out of my about page and put it here. And then here I've got my blog posts. So this is just my recent blog post that I've put here. And then I've got my testimonials that are floating. And so they go through, I think there's 5. And down here, I put my other freebie. So I have the Create a Lead Magnet That Converts workbook. And so I decided to put that at the bottom instead of the free stock photos, because I've established over the last year that people normally come to my website from the Facebook ad, the Pinterest, or a link to the free photos. And so when they come to my website, chances are have already downloaded my free photos. So now I want them to know that, oh, well, here's another freebie that you can download. And then here is my footer section. And then of course, another link and my Instagram. So, and I wanted to show you how I've tweaked my pages so I've changed a few of the photos to match my theme, and I've rearranged some of the words and changed my wording to match the copy and the messaging that I want to relate. And then basically I just changed the fonts and the colors so that it matches the theme. Okay, so scroll down. So everything is the same. I really just changed the font to match, moved a few things around, but basically it's pretty much still the same. My pricing, and I moved my testimonials over to here again, and then the Canva templates, a little about me section, read more, and that will bring you to my about page. And again, my Q&A section. Okay, and then my galleries, which are very similar to what I had. They're just bigger, and I really like that. Takes a while to load up, so they're next to each other. Don't mind the yellow line. That's not actually there. It's just I'm logged in now, so it's just actually, maybe I'll log out to show you without the yellow lines. There we go. So here are my galleries, and I just love the different categories at the top. Oh, this one needs to be changed. Thumbnail. Okay. And then my about page. Hey there, I'm Julie. I just loved how this came out. Then a little bit more on me, and then how I can help you. So I've put here again, coaching course, and then the membership. And then my work with me pages, which my beautiful business in a box, and then my coaching page. I still need to go in and change the font on these to match. I like the layout of these pages, so I'm just going to go and change the fonts so that they match. And then also my freebies page. So this I am also going to change so that it matches my theme. And then my collections. I think I'm going to go in and change these to square images so that it matches. I really like how these show up, so I may go and change my shop items so that they're square. We'll see. And then, of course, member login. I'm just going to log in so you guys can see the members lounge page, which I have changed. So I went in and I just modified, and then also I'm super excited because I'm adding I'm going to start building a library of Canva templates for the membership. They're going to stay there. It's going to be a collection that I'm starting. We're still going to get the Canva templates at the beginning of each month from Tasha from Boss Lady Studio, but I have another graphic designer that's going to be creating Canva templates for me to match the stock photo membership. And they're going to be staying in the membership. So they're not gonna, so we'll have some in January, and then in February and March. And then by the end of the year, we'll have 12 new Canva template collections, Canva templates in the membership. They're going to stay there. I'm going to build a library of them. So I'm so excited about that. And so you see here, I have changed the fonts and the colors of my buttons and everything and my backgrounds. So yeah, so that's how I did all this, and I'm so excited. I just wanted to create this video to show you kind of the behind the scenes of how I chose it and why I chose it, and what the end result looks like. Some of you may have already been on my website. You may have seen the change that happened, but I wanted to share with you. Actually, you know what? Let's go into Canva right away. And so last month we had in the Canva templates from Tasha, Lady Boss Studios, we had all our designs. We had a website branding kit. And so I took this and I really loved it. And so this is what I came up with. So I put the colors here, and then I created my buttons and my little meet Julie. I don't know if I'm going to use these, but I created them anyway. But this is how I created my logo. So this is the font. It's called The Impressionist. I actually had to buy this font, The Impressionist, on Creative Market. I bought The Impressionist and I uploaded it to my Canva. I can do this because I have a pro version. And this is the little watermark. Beautiful Business in a Box. I also changed it. I love the logos that she had, and I love that it's boxed in. And so you may have already seen this, but I changed it to match. So now it kind of have that cohesive brand look and feel, right? So here's my new Stock by Jules logo. Here's Beautiful Business in a Box, and here's that little what do you call that? Not watermark, but the second logo. And then of course, if I decide, I can use Work With Me here if I decide to use that. And I also created that little, where is it? That little icon here. There we go. So this is, it's like a, super small pixel. And so I used this one. I played around with this one and this one, but I like this one better to show up here on my website. And that's it. That's what I have created. And so I just was excited, and I wanted to share that with you, and the thought process and the behind the scenes of how I did that. So I hope you enjoyed this video.